Hello viewers, Palm Beach Free Press here. In today's video we have the magnificent Manalapan Police Department. I'm going to give you guys a quick intro to catch you up to speed. Sadly, I didn't record the sad excuse of an officer, but I promise that mistake will not happen again. Remember to always record the police. Moving on, I went to the Boynton Beach Inlet on my personal watercraft on September 18th and parked it on the beach. Officer Dibben George walked over to my vessel. I approached him. He immediately asked me if I was a citizen. He claimed that I cannot park there because it is a homeland security and immigration issue. I questioned him immediately and asked him to tell me the statutes or ordinances he was referring to, and he told me to Google it on my own time. At this moment, I realized I was dealing with an idiot, so I complied by moving my vessel off the beach and called his supervisor. His supervisor is Sergeant Tracy Merritt, which can be seen in this video. I gave him a rundown of the events, and he said that he was let down by his officer's actions. I asked him to please provide the statutes or ordinances pertaining to this case. He called me and I asked him to text the info, which can now be on the screen. Sadly, these ordinances he sent me had nothing to do with a PWC on Manalapan Beach. Instead, it had to do with mooring a vessel such as a sailboat. Even the sergeant couldn't clearly tell me that it was illegal to park my vessel on the beach. I called Chief of Police Carmen Mattox. In our brief phone call, he gave me full permission to park my vessel anywhere on Manalapan Beach besides above high tide line. He stated to me that Officer George was in his probationary period and he would be fired if I filed a complaint on him. I proceeded to file a complaint. Since then, the complaint has been closed with the outcome of the complaint being sustained. Accurate Amanda and I proceed to walk into Manalapan PD to try to get some answers, and this video is where that begins. Manalapan PD, everybody. We have a bunch of corrupt officers over here. We're gonna go and find out what we can do and try to get to the bottom of some questions today.
Hey guys, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to Palm Beach Free Press and hit the bell for the notifications for when he goes live, everyone.
Hello, hello. How are you? Yes, sir. Bunch of everything. I don't know if you want to handle it outside or step into the AC and discuss for a bit or what. I have a bunch of questions to throw at you. A bunch of stuff regarding George, regarding Chief of Police, regarding City Attorney / Erika. Bunch of things. I could throw the list at you if you're ready for them.
What? I don't know what you're asking. If you need to
Absolutely,
talk to
man. So,
he's not in.
for sure. Could I schedule something with Chief instead?
You'd have to call and make a schedule for him.
I can't do that here in person.
I don't know
Okay.
who you could talk to do that, sir.
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Yeah, regarding George, did you handle anything with it? Was that through Chief? Who handled the complete
was through
process with
Chief.
George?
I think we've discussed this before.
For sure, and I'm still curious. I have a bunch of unanswered questions.
Well, that's something you'd have to get with the chief.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And that one, anything else?
I believe that is it. If you can't help me today, I guess I'll have to speak to a chief.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I will walk in and try to schedule a chief.
All right. Hold on just a second. As far as scheduling a meeting with chief, he has to call in.
He's not coming back till next week, right?
No.
We got to have commission next week. Do you guys want to give me a call? And I can schedule it, because I have to talk to him first, he's got town commission. So, I'm not really sure.
So we just have a deadline of sometime next week. We just have to wait to schedule a meeting.
Yeah, just call me on Monday, I can just put it in the calendar.
What about Erika? Can we speak with her regarding the public records request that I've dealt with a couple times now?
Erika, do you have a minute?
Hello, I'm Evan. We were emailing about Officer George, some public records request. I had 3 requests, I believe it was Tracy Merritt, and then George, and then the chief. All of the above. And I think it was like a $3,000 quote or something like that for all of that estimate. Why am I getting a $3,000 quote? That blows my mind.
I saw that in the email.
Sure.
It's like 550 pages. Every page probably would have to be redacted since they're police officers. So
Sure.
It's like 5 minutes a page. So if you go through the email, I think it breaks it down. It could be less than that. I'm giving a conservative estimate.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I've gotten very similar quotes from another department for the same exact information.
From here?
No, from another department, another city. For the same exact info for 3 officers, the total quote was $30 versus $3,000 for the same info. That's why I'm a little thrown off here. You know, $3,000 for some info that I should be able to get my hands on is blowing my mind.
Well, I mean, you can get your hands on the info. I just don't know how much it's going to be. As said it would take about 48 hours to complete the work. I don't know how many pages
Sure.
are in the same one from the other department. Without their quote, I couldn't really say, but that's what our estimate is. I don't know, it could be less than that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is there a city attorney? You said you wanted to speak to a city attorney or something like that, or what's your thoughts there?
Yeah, if I can interject real quick. Is there any way to obtain these public records electronically? Because we're not necessarily looking for paper copies. We'd like to get
It doesn't matter though. I'm happy to submit them back to you digitally, but we have to print them out to redact them, and we have to go through all of them like physical pages to do that.
And what exactly are you redacting? I'm just curious.
Anything that would be redacted under public records,
Like
personal
addresses,
information, yeah,
social security numbers, yeah.
stuff like
It
that.
just doesn't seem feasible, like the actual cost of duplication and all of that stuff. It's a little bit, questionable.
It is an estimate,
Sure.
so I don't know.
It's just hard for me to approve a $3,000 invoice instead of a $30 invoice for the same exact info. I mean, the other, I can show you the hourly. I know that you guys aren't the same department. It's different paperwork and stuff like that. But $30 compared to $3,000 for the same exact info is crazy to me. I mean, I got hundreds of pages from the other department, and it's PDFs sent electronically. All of it was printed out and emailed over to me. And I could give you a total page count, and it was nowhere near that $3,000 quote. I think I paid them $33 total for that city, and it was redacted. Every single page, they blurred out what they needed to blur out and still sent me the info that I was asking for. So, I mean, at bare minimum, I complaint forms on everybody. The complaints on all the officers, I don't understand how that has to be redacted. Complaint forms are all public record. What needs to be redacted on a complaint form?
We didn't go through every single page
Sure.
yet. We have to review every page, so we're estimating a 5-minute review of each page.
Sure.
So, I mean, it takes time. We are a very small municipality.
Sure,
I don't know what
understood.
that other department is, and I don't know if they have someone at a lower hourly rate.
For sure. It is a larger department for sure. Because I know you said the largest what did you say? You said the highest hourly rate or something like that in the email, and that's another thing of, oh my goodness.
So we're also, I believe at this point, I'm going to comb through the original request, and we're going to request an appointment to sit down with you and inspect the records per sunshine law. We're allowed to do that. So we don't want any type of paper copy, electric copy, digital. We literally want to sit down with you and inspect it ourselves with you.
So, and I'll have to speak with the town attorney. I feel like we still have to redact those documents.
Of
before we
course.
sit down to do that.
Yeah.
So-
Sure.
Of course.
So there's like a time.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Right.
And we're going to narrow it down for the first 15 minutes. We're going to really narrow it down to dates and stuff. So if you can work with us, give us about 2-3 days, and I guess he'll give me your email address, and you and
For
I
sure,
can
I have
work
it.
and resolving this.
Okay.
And I appreciate it.
No problem.
For sure.
Anything else from you today?
I believe that is it for now.
Yeah, that's it for now.
We'll wait for Chief. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Before, like I said, this is Allie's phone number.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and that way Monday.
For the Monday phone call? Okay.
For Monday phone call.
Sure.
And get it in as Erica's car right there, okay?
Awesome. Thank you,
Is
man.
your camera running right now?
This one.
Okay, I need Erika again. Erika.
Is it for a record request?
Yes, I need to
You're gonna have to
request that
email.
footage right now. Yeah. Unless you want to put it in for me.
I'll do it, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I'll give you my email address when you're ready. It's Acura, A-C-U-R-A, Amanda, A-M-A-N-D-A, Productions with an S at the end, @gmail.com.
Alright, let me read this back to you.
Okay.
ACURA-AMANDA,
Yes, ma'am.
productions with an S @gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay.
And the time now is 11:20, so I'm going to narrow it down from 11:05 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I'm going to be requesting Sergeant Merritt PWC.
You've got my card. He's got it with the Allie's number.
Wonderful to know. And also the radio transmissions. I don't know if you're the one who called him, or I don't know who. Did you radio dispatch for him to get
I
over here?
called dispatch.
You called dispatch. Okay, I want that radio transmissions as well.
For the same time frame?
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Oh, that's an Erika question that we have here. Officer George's phone call. When we called Officer George, Officer George called for backup, and they said that we couldn't get the info from his personal phone. That was the other public records request.
Was he using the phone while he was on
Yes,
duty?
he was on duty, and
public
that's something that we need to bring up with Erika as well, whether it's now or later. That was the other public records request that was denied immediately.
That might be a city attorney issue.
Sure.
Writ of mandamus if we decide to take this issue to court,
Sure.
which I think is feasible. So, but we'll,
Yeah, that would be something to speak to the city attorney.
okay,
Of course.
Wonderful.
Of course.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for your help and your professionalism, and you as well.
Thank you guys.
You guys take care.
Okay.
All right,
Appreciate
then.
ya.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday, girl. Don't party too hard. So, what are your thoughts about this whole ordeal with this department?
Goodness, what a joke. $3,000 to get some records, people. I mean, how is anybody supposed to be able to afford that? Let me give you $3,000 to figure out records on somebody? That's absolutely absurd.
So, how does this make you feel as far as transparency in police departments, Palm Beach Free Press?
It's ridiculous. I mean, I haven't found a good, honest police department yet. I'd love to say that one exists so far. You know, corruption is spread through every single county in my local backyard, and it's driving me crazy. My blood is boiling from this tiny little meeting that we had where we got, what? Nothing done, nothing accomplished whatsoever.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hey, is this Allie?
It is.
Hey, Allie, this is Evan. I believe we were in there on Saturday, if I recall correctly.
We're not open on Saturday.
Then it was Friday. My mistake. It was Friday. We were there. We were talking to Tracy, and we were talking to Erika that day. It was Amanda and myself.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
Calling to see if we could schedule that meeting with Chief sometime.
Let me see if he's in. Give me 1 second, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Are you still there?
Yep.
Okay, I spoke with my chief, and he said he is not available for an appointment.
Okay, so he has no interest in talking to the public about a complaint process?
Yeah, he just said he's not available.
Interesting. That is hilarious. I guess I will have to follow up with other means.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep. Have a great week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's two right there. He's got his window down.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, where's Officer George at? I left something in his car the other day.
I think he's coming now. I heard him on the radio coming back.
Okay, I'll get it from him. Thank you.
There you go. That's your boy.
Problem solved.
That's your boy.
We gotta get some video
Every
of
time,
Officer
man,
George,
freaking
Sam.
Female will give that shit.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Officer George rolling up, getting spicy soup.
Officer George, huh? Is that you?
Yeah.
I heard so much about you.
Oh, hi.
How are ya?
Good, nice to meet you.
Amanda.
Nice to meet you.
Did we meet before?
No.
It was at this moment that Officer George would not let go of Accurate Amanda's
I'm trying to
hand.
figure out how do I know you.
No?
No.
Why, I look familiar?
Because I talk to a lot of people.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, all right. A lot of
Alright.
people know who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, how long you worked here for?
A couple months.
Oh, a few months?
Yeah.
How you treating everyone?
Good, I guess.
Yeah, no complaints yet?
No.
All right, keep it that way, mister.
All right.
All right.
Used to work here or?
Me? No, I never used to work here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have to turn your body camera on
No,
unless
mine-
you want to film me.
Mine just turned on with his.
Oh, yeah? So when you deploy your tasers, they all turn on too from the...
No tasers. No tasers.
No tasers?
Yeah.
Just signal 0?
Not even for that. It's only.
Oh, okay.
I said with a camera.
Don't go signal 20 now.
Okay. Well, you get to know where I am then.
No. Bye. All right, treat everyone with kindness, all right? I'll be watching you. Huh? Why you want to know? You want to come over later? No?
Okay. Take care.
Bye. Close that laptop. We got the Manalapan Police Department, everybody. George, you're a liar! All right, guys, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Palm Beach Free Press.
And Accurate Amanda.
And we're signing out, guys. Thank
you,
you all
guys.
for watching.
See
Take
ya.
care.